Hello everyone, welcome back to another Minecraft video. I hope you're all having an amazing day so far, and if not, I hope this cheers you up a little. I'm a little sick right now, so if my voice cracks, no it does not. SWEM 1.20 recently came out with a big update, and that is community packs. If you know Sims, think Sims custom content, a way for people to insert their own codes, tack, and replacement textures without actually replacing items. And this can be for single player and for multiplayer servers. This has opened up golden and glowing doors for designers and artists who would like to see their items in game. Not only this, but it has opened up the ability for these artists to make items look much more realistic. Today, I will be showing you a variety of community packs and also how to insert that into your game. In the future, I hope to do more, so if you have your own or another to recommend, please do so in the comments. As always, please take your time to show your support for these skilled creators, and if you enjoy these types of videos, make sure to show some love to my channel and content so I can continue doing what I do and what I love. And I'm gonna stop yapping and yammering, and we're gonna get right into it. Also, I really quickly wanted to show a new addition to my farm. Her name is Princess and she's super cute. Isn't she beautiful? She doesn't bite, I promise. She needs a little bit of dental work, maybe braces, but I think she has a beautiful pearly white smile. From the below view, she looks like an alligator. Oh my gosh. Before we get into reviewing these packs, I will show you how to install them. Trust me when I say that this will be quick, easy, and if you find this difficult, just know that I failed math in high school 2 times and graduated college with top line grades. We all have to learn somehow. So buckle up, sweetheart. We're about to learn. First, find your Minecraft folder. The easiest way for you to do this is to press escape, go to options, go to resource packs, and open up your pack folder. Once you're in here, you can go to the file directory above and click the source folder, which that's just the folder right before this, and that will always be your Minecraft folder. There are a lot of files. I know it's confusing, but locate your config file, locate SWEM, and then go to community packs. This is where you put all of the packs you download. In order for the game to read these files, they have to be unzipped. In order to unzip, you will need a program like 7-Zip or WinRAR. Both are free and I will leave those in the description. Most Windows computers already have these built in. Right-click the file, go to 7-Zip or whatever program that you use, and you're gonna look for the extract. Sometimes with Windows 11, it'll be right on the right-click page, but for these, you'll have to open up another menu. You can either do extract here or extract to the file. Since it's already extracted, it already showed up here, and that's all you need to do. Hi everyone, Editing Peachy here. One thing past Peachy neglected to mention is that animations can't be installed with the community pack. They have to be installed with the resource pack. If you are confused or having bugs with the community packs or just want a general FAQ, I will leave the SWEM wiki in the description. This has a whole section dedicated completely to community packs, and it's a little work in progress, but they already have a lot of vital information there. Since this is a config folder, that means that you need to restart your game in order to see these, but I have already done that. Now, a lot of people don't understand that community packs aren't just textures. You can't just take a resource pack and export it and expect it to show up. These have to be specially designed community packs in order for SWEM to read them. So here's Tree's Pack Helper made by Chiral Tree, who made Tree's Tackshop, and this allows you to make your own community pack. This is available on Ko-Fi. It is free. You guys can go ahead and find it in the description, and it also shows how to use this. The menu itself is also pretty self-explanatory. And then there's also an FAQ here as well. Let's get our very first horse out to test this. So this is Nearly Perfect made by Scary Dreams or Lena, and I will leave all of the codes I used today in the description. I'm going to be using this one for the first community pack, which we're going to look over in just a second. The reason I'm a little bit skeptical of using a darker horse is because the complexion with shaders is very intense. I think Nearly Perfect here will work, and I named the horse Zazu because I watched Mufasa recently. That movie's been getting so much hate, but I love it. I've always wanted a brava. The first community pack we're gonna look at is the 3D Tack Set by Lisssa. And I looked over Lissa's dressage and working animation pack in one of my most recent videos, which is also an amazing addition to your game is animation packs. This one only gives pasture blankets, halters, bridles, girths, and saddles. So if you need to use a saddle pad or leg wraps, then you're gonna have to use the SWEM ones, or you can use a tack mod. The one I'm using currently is BLOSSOMEQ. I'm gonna grab some leg wraps to use, and then the same for the saddle pads. I'm not sure why the lighting is so dark, There are normal halters and also furry halters, and I'll show the difference between those really quick. I'm using the brown and red. This one is the fluffy halter, and it has a lot of detailing to it, a lot of blocks, and the buckles and all of the parts of it are so detailed as well. And if you look at it from the side, it comes off the face of the horse a little bit. So it is truly 3D. Zazu, has anybody ever told you that you're handsome? Yeah, pose. There's a lot of different pasture blankets to choose from. I kind of want the strawberry pasture blanket really quick. I think the brown and the pink kind of complement each other. The only thing that kind of throws me off about these pasture blankets is the lettering being all over the pasture blanket, but I think that's just because it's referenced off of the IRL brand. It just looks like one of those personalized blankets with like the first initial of the horse's name. And then there is the normal halter in both gold and silver, whichever one complements best. I don't think the halters have rows. No, they don't. With all of the other tack items like the bridle, the saddle, and the girths, all of them come in silver, gold, and rose, which I think means like rose gold, but the halters only come in silver and gold. Still a lot of selection for halters, like we're getting more than we usually have, so I'm grateful nonetheless. I'm just letting you guys know in case you're like, oh, let me plan for a rose pasture set. Nuh-uh. I think gold looks so classy on darker horses, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot for a gold set. There's also lovely images on Lissa's listing on Ko-Fi if you ever want more examples. I kind of want to go for a brown English set. And like I said, we're going to be using the saddle pads from BLOSSOMEQ. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that bridle is. Look at that headpiece too. Imagine if Lisssa ever made a jeweled headpiece. You know, those really fancy, like interchangeable parts of the bridle. I don't know if I'm saying it the right way, guys. I promise. I'm a horsey channel, but do I know anything about horse tack? Probably not. I also love the reins being connected and moving with the horse so well. Also the bit piece. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the saddle pad on, the leg wraps, the saddle, and lastly the girth. My question is, do those stirrups move? I don't know if you guys have seen Minecraft feet. They're giant. I mean, we're block people, but it kind of looks realistic when you're actually moving on the horse. Don't look at my feet, by the way. Creep. I'm gonna go for more of a racing look. Maybe pink and black for the racing. We're not gonna do a saddle, which is a little bit weird to not have a racing saddle, but I am trying to show off both at the same time. All right, Zazu, your serving looks. I love the pink on you. Obviously, this is a very Englishy saddle on a racing set, so it doesn't look too appealing, but to the untrained eye, me, it looks really nice. I just realized, oh, racing bridle. I didn't know that the racing cover on the face was also a built-in bridle, which makes sense. I think with the right saddle pad and the right leg wraps, because I feel like this is a little bit unmatched, this would be unstoppable. Also on a bay horse, maybe it's just my obsession with bays, I don't know. And I want to go for the pink fur gold halter and the dust rose blanket. Doesn't quite match, but I just wanted to see pink again. I don't know why, no matter the gender of horse, pink on darker horses is so snazzy to me. Before we get into the next community pack, I wanted to take a second and let you guys know that if you plan to use anything community pack wise from any artist on your server or for a public or monetized project, you need to ask first. Most of them will have disclaimers saying if you want to use it, just ask, but other ones do pay a commercial fee. It's pretty common. They worked hard. If they want payment, then they deserve payment for their project. Just don't be scummy on the internet and use someone's project without asking. I'm sure a lot of artists will be thankful in advance. All right, Zazu, thank you so much for your service. Yeah, heading right over to that hay. The next community pack is made by SSEC, and this is the SSEC Tommy Tack. This is based off of the brand Tommy Hilfiger, and this is offered on Ko-Fi as well. It's a little bit smaller than our last community pack, but that's okay. I'm still gonna show it. We have the Rosy Posy coat here, made by Reese. I love the short mane so much. It is a stallion. I am going to name you Baja Blast because I love Baja Blasts. I'm gonna search up Tommy and all of these are gonna come up. The unique thing about this pack is Jenny paired the quarter sheets with the breast collars because usually you have to sacrifice one for another, but we got best of both worlds. With the halter, this is just really a retextured SWEM halter, so it doesn't have as much detail as our last community pack, but I like it because it matches the pasture blanket really well. You don't have to mix and match, it's kind of already done for you. Mr. Baja Blast, can you move back a little bit? There we go. Strike a frickin' pose. I like this, and I also like the fact that community packs will count as their own item, so you can technically have as many many pasture sets as your heart desires as long as artists are able to make them. We got a quarter sheet, a saddle pad, and a breast collar all in one. And we forgot the leg wraps. By we, I mean me. Let us kinda sorta get into the sunlight. Ooh, look at that. Classy, clean. I like the blue. I like the blue a lot. Also, if you guys like the look of this place, it is available on my Ko-Fi. It's called Dovington. It is a very big property. I'm right about here, and there is a lot to explore and adventure around, and a lot of extra space to build as well. The only thing that kind of trips me out about this set is you can't see the girth on the saddle, so the strap isn't there, and it kind of just looks like the saddle was just placed on top of the horse. Like if you look underneath the quarter sheet, you can see the girth there, but it isn't really a problem. It just kind of throws me for a loop because I'm so used to that texture being there. This is the bunny set. It is also known as a starter set, and this is by Neehra. I hope I'm saying that right. They only have one available, but in their gallery they have a lot of different sets, so let's hope that they release all of those because they are so cute. So the bunny set offers Thumper, which is a gray, and Cappuccino, which is a brown. I like this one a lot because the designs are so intricate, and I love that they put effort into the design of the starter sets. Now there are other starter sets or basic sets for community packs from artists, so I'll put those in the description as well because I do want those to be seen, and any that I don't show in this video I will also mention in the description. This is the halter and the pasture blanket for Cappuccino, and you can see it has the cutest little bunny emblem on it, and it also has a lot of shading detail, which I love to see, especially because I love this one because not only is the shading detail remarkable, but there's a cute little bow on the front too. Don't notice that it splits when the horse moves. It's okay. And for the pasture Thumper set is just the same thing but in gray, so we got two different colors here. And for the Cappuccino saddle pads, we have two different types. We have this one, which is a little bit more detailed with this design. It kind of almost looks like a Western type. And then we have the solid colored one, which I guess could be used for any discipline because this one to me also looks Westerny. Maybe it's just engraved in my mind, I'm not sure. Oh, we get an extra design for both of them. I see, okay. I just noticed that the edges of it are ears. I think it took me a second, but I think the gray helped me realize that there's bunny ears. It's just the way I viewed it for the first time. Tree's Tackshop is now available as a community pack, and this is a good way for server owners and just single player users also to kind of pick and choose what you offer as a community pack versus what you offer in the mod, and it may also free up some space with the award tax and everything. And this is offered on CurseForge, which I'll leave in the description for the exact file, and it says 1.20.1. This is not in my game just yet, and I'm not really going to show an example because I have a whole video about Tree's Tackshop. They have made so many amazing achievements when it comes to SWEM tack and adding that on, and they continue to make those achievements, so I'm very proud of them. But I did want to add it into this video so that you all are aware, in case you're like, hey, I kind of wish that Tree's Tackshop was a community pack and not a mod. Wait until I tell you something. I want to pick at your brain a little bit. What could you see being added to SWEM? Now I want to remind you that this isn't adding whole new items. It has to be a retextured SWEM item, but I'm sure a lot of you will have amazing ideas, and I can't wait to see them down in the comments. Have a good rest of your day, stay healthy and safe and hydrated, and we will both see you in the next video or stream because Princess is never leaving my side.